This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Green Bay Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Trojans will kick this deep to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Ohio State's offense comes on the field first today. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers, but we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Caught over the middle. It's Porter. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? A play action, looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with a first sack of the game.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Incomplete. He was good as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. The Buckeyes will have to kick this away. The offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And here's the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Trojans offense out there for their first possession. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
Looking to pass here on second down. Nice grab. It's Baker. Nobody can bring him down. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. And the Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry out.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Running through the tackle. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown in mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today...
It's a fumble! They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, USC. There was no catching him that time.
Well, you talk about avoiding a disaster. That ball is on the ground, free for anybody to pick up. The offense picks it up, and not only that, they take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. It's a screen pass complete to the running back.
Good time here to drop this screen in for the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. With the catch, it's Boyd. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That picks up a 1st down. A spot it at the 39.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the 1st quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Buckeyes looking to keep this drive moving. Using his legs, it's Jackson. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. The attempt from 47 yards. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Got the 1st down and still motoring. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's going to take off. Early in this season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Fowler. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And they'll give it to the back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Baker. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for him.
Caught over the middle. It's Fowler. That's good for 1st down yardage now at the 26.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
A quick throw out left, complete. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Southern Cal. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st down, it's play action. The pocket breaking down. Wide open, he makes the ground. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Second down after that previous play. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Porter. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Porter. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They couldn't stop him there. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now on the 25. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Takes the handoff again. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackle after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the first quarter stats. They flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. First down, looking for more now. He's in the clear. Brought down after a big gain and a first down. Defense, no answer for the option that time.
What a run and a pickup for this offense. This all starts with a great read by the quarterback. Saw the defender coming in, just knew this was not the time to keep it, and he does a good job of getting it to one of his playmakers, and boy, does he make a big play.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator, and you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And he'll drop back here on third down. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Trojans.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner choosing to field this one. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? The sure hands. It's Miller. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Second down after that completion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. And the quarterback dropping back. Grab down the middle. It's Roberts. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. The quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
Brought down, but the game moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Has the first down and more. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal. Buckeyes will line up here on first down and goal. Looking to pass this time. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a wide receiver screen. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. He'll be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
He'll hand it off. That's a nice stiff arm. Doesn't produce much. Just a small gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Caught near the sticks. That's Fowler. That moves the football to the 27 and a first down. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. And the Trojans pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Looking for the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. Just have to be smart.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Gain moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal. Hebe keeps it himself.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to fourth down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance. Try to get that touchdown.
The Trojans will look to convert here on fourth down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown, USC, as they put 6 more on the board.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. On the move now. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Oh, really nice by the big fella there at defensive tackle. He never bought into that play-action fake and went right in for the quarterback and brought him down.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Stopped right there at the line, no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
Handoff taken following the right tackle. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. The back's got it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will he have to settle for 3? They'll try to run for the first down. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. He missed it. Off target that time. Off the miss, it's still an 11-point lead.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
That's reeled in. It's Porter. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab near the sticks. It's Miller. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Breaks into the open. All the way back for the pick 6. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum. Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Running back grabs it on a screen.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
He escapes the pocket. And the pass rush finally gets home for a sack. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it second and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Pass rush swarming him again. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. The Buckeyes will kick it off to begin the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. First down and more. He's still running. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Good job with the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Trojans will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Baker. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And sack sets up 2nd down. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Fowler. Touchdown, Trojans. They are pouring it on now.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Porter.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Caught near the sticks. It's Miller. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down. Looking to throw the football. That's reeled in. It's Boyd. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Here's the 2nd down play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Breaking free at midfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game to get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for it.
They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Pass ball. complete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Enough to convert on third there. So first down from the 12 now.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Makes a quick grab. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! Still no answer for the passing game. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And it's up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. It's a draw. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's got a man down the middle. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. That play is blown up. The defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Baker. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. The Trojans will send their punt team onto the field. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of hitting the offense deep, it's a touchback. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Here's the handoff. They'll tackle him at the 27.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. An inside give now from the shotgun. Good enough for first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. Man, this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
The Buckeyes will have to punt this one away.
Number 15 in punt formation to kick it away.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Running with purpose. And runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the 1st down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
Makes the grab. It's Baker. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit, swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back and a throw for the 1st down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And that play moves the ball across midfield. 1st down now from the 42. And the Trojans look to keep this drive moving. Quarterback still with the football. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great, but I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's looking to scramble. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st and keep this drive moving.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Fowler. Touchdown, USC. And their route is on.
Well, you talk about a dream performance by this guy. That's his 4th receiving touchdown of this game. We knew he'd have chances to make plays, but I don't think anybody expected 4 touchdowns.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Play action here on 1st down. Fires it on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the 1st down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
Quick throw to his receiver. The sure hands. It's Miller. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That's caught. It's Porter. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a shotgun run call. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all been? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And there's the point after. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Some press coverage now from these DBs. Looking for a gap. It's Wilson. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And we're able to get him down.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
They try to sneak it for the first. Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. The Trojans will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner will be brought down. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. The ball is loose. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there. Offside. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to scramble now. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Of 2. Third down coming up.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a 4th down completion. Pulls it in. It's Miller. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down.
play is a turnover on downs.
Ace, 27, jump!
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game was out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
Powering through. The pickup is 9, so it sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice game like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice game.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And the Trojans will have to kick it away. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. On 1st down, it's play action. Trying to create here on the move. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
They're trailing by this much in the 4th quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Grab down the middle. It's Roberts. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking deep down the right side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Now this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. He's looking deep again. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Short return, tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Just when it looked like they might make this a 1-score game, the quarterback gives it back to the defense. The climb just got steeper, and they're running out of time here in the 4th quarter.
Caught over the middle. It's Baker. And it's good for a 1st down to the 36. A new set of downs after that completion. Grinding away on the ground. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Send the back in motion. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Matthews. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. Running back has it on a screen now. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off here. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
He has first down yardage at the 46.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Makes the catch. It's Porter. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, another nice completion by this quarterback and one of his receivers. You know, if I'm right, you look at this quarterback in this game alone, he's now over 350 yards. What a game for him.
Go to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the 4th quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
No, he didn't make it. He stopped short on 4th down, and that could be a fatal blow to this offense. And the quarterback just kneels down. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.